Welcome to the Serious Shift Blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back once again to the Serious Shift Blogcast, episode 92. It's nice that you're hanging in for me. If you're new, welcome. You're going to get a lot of value out of paying attention to things we talk about here. Here's my question for you. When do you consider the job done? The question is prompted by a conversation I just had with Michael, the owner of Gateway City Brewery in North Bay, Ontario, where I was this weekend. So a little bit of background. In every single workshop or talk that I am asked to share, I make this joke where I say, if you spend enough time with me, I'm going to ruin everything for you. You know, once you understand experience economy and how customer experience works and how customer experience is separate from customer service, you can't help see it everywhere. I see the world through frameworks that I share in workshops and keynotes. So I'm home visiting my mom in my hometown, and my brother takes me out for a beer to Gateway City Brewery, okay, of which I am wearing one of their hats. And you will notice that nowhere on this hat does it say beer or brewery or anything like that. So I go in and my brother says, yeah, this is a weird place. It's a microbrewery. It's not located in a convenient location. It's not downtown. You can't walk to it, drive to it, park to it. Pardon me, you have to drive to it. It's located west of the city, almost as west as you can get in my little hometown of North Bay, Ontario, in a nondescript warehouse building. And when you walk in, what you see is a bar on the left-hand side, and it's a nice little seating area. Lots of lovely art on the walls. There are some picnic tables, pinball machines, and playing up on the wall, just projected up on the wall, is some cool sort of video entertainment. So I walk in and I do what I always do with my experience economy mind. I size the whole place up. What's going on here? What are they about? What are they really about? And if I bought it, what would I change? It's like I play this game compulsively with myself. Okay, I love it. And it is... I just spoke with one of the three owners, and the guy is smarter than me, okay? He is a textbook entrepreneur. He is a thinker. He thinks deeply on everything. These are the things I learned. In experience economy, we talk about the need for a theme. The theme informs everything you do. This is a microbrewery I'm talking about. And lest you get confused here, what they do isn't make beer and sell it. That's just a consequence. That's just something that happens along the way. What they do is they create connection and community within their town. Their theme is love, support, and pride. That's their theme. Okay, their love, support, and pride of North Bay. At the heart of the experience economy is authenticity. It's something real, and it's something generous that you want to share. These three guys all grew up in North Bay just like I did. They moved away just like I did, but then they returned. I never did. And they started a business to celebrate. The motif of their business is North Bay, Ontario. Their theme is love, support, and pride, which is really powerful. And then right away I notice on all of the logos on their beer, they're really pretty. They're really gorgeous cans. Gateway City Brewery charges a premium. Their beer is expensive. It's a microbrewery. It always is. You're paying for, in their case, their vegan product as well. Vegan product, I beg your pardon. No additives, no preservatives, no nothing. Everything is locally sourced. It's wonderful and fantastic. And wonderful craft beer. They put a lot of heart and love into it. And as I've argued since day one, we're just talking product here. People will pay a premium for art. People will pay a premium when they know you put your heart into your work. I won't even tell you what he calls regular domestic beer, but you wouldn't want to try it. So these were the secrets, just a few things. There are 4 big beers they have, all have numbers on them. The 626, the 1117, the 137, and the 503. All of those numbers in experience economy, we talk about customer secret, customer suspense, customer surprise. These are all customer secrets. All of those numbers are relevant to North Bay. The 626 is what's written on the big jet at the overpass heading into Ferris. A little bit of family lore for years. My family told me that was my Uncle Teddy's plane, and I believed them until I was like in my 30s. 1117, North Bay can be found at the intersection of Highway 11 North and Highway 17, which is the Trans-Canada. 137, that's how many minutes it should take you to do the Lavaz Portage from Trout Lake to Lake Nipissing. That'd be what we would consider just more than an easy walker, that one. The 503 is the number of the steam train that was down in Lee Park for the longest time. The other thing that they do that I noticed is they have an event almost every day. They create a reason for you to be in the brewery. This is what they've got cooking. On Tuesdays, they do Takeout Tuesday. So this is really smart. They don't have a restaurant in the brewery, okay? They allow you to bring takeout food in, and if you bring takeout in from one of their partners who serves their beer, such as another wonderful local North Bay institution, Greco's, they'll give you $1 off your pints, which is fantastic. It's also pretty savvy in that then they don't also have to have a kitchen and all of that expense. Okay, when you walk into this place, the impression it makes on you is spick and span, clean. You could shave looking at yourself in their kilns. Okay, this place is spotless. So Tuesdays they have Takeout Tuesday. Wednesday they have Vox Choir, which is super cool. All of the owners are musicians. Pretty seriously, one of the owners owned Music City in North Bay, yet another North Bay institution. So they do a choir night where you go in and they teach everybody how to sing a song, and it's really amazing, an immersive experience, create some community, lovely. Thursday they have nappy hour. That's for new moms to come in with their babies in strollers. Yesterday, February 17th, in Canada was Family Day. They had Liam Keeley go in. He's a Canadian children's performer, so he was in playing yesterday, just while I'm thinking of it. On Saturday they have brewery yoga. That could actually maybe get me there. And on Sundays they have all you can play pinball. So once again, a question I ask in my workshops and my keynotes is, what business are you in? These guys are a brewery. Nope. Their beer, like their baseball caps, is almost memorabilia. I bought this hat, this toque, as we call them in Canada, because I had to lock in the experience. You'll notice again, nothing is written to tell you what this is. And what Michael said, he goes, well, it's two things. Our logo is both inclusive and exclusive. He says, we're trying to change the conversation on the microbrewery, change the conversation on beer drinking. Because I don't want beer or brewery or dark and dingy associated with what we do. And this is like a calling card to everybody else. He just wants people that see this logo to know what it is. I started this by asking you, when do you consider the work done? So I said, well, that's just really cool. And I was telling him about customer secret. And he says, yeah, he goes, I'm happiest when I'm at the bar and I hear a customer telling a new customer what the stories are on the brewery, on the beer names. He goes, then I consider my job is done. Okay, my job is done when the story spreads. So there you go. They're not a brewery. They're a storytelling center. They talk about North Bay and North Bay pride, their love of it, their pride in it, and their support of the city as a beautiful place to live and run a business. What else am I maybe possibly forgetting from my little notes here? Nothing. They're fantastic. I saw it all when I walked in, as I always do. I saw a special place. I found their theme. I identified their motif. I identified their harmonizing cues. I identified customer secrets. They even, as I'm sitting there at the table, my brother's still local, I look up on the wall, and up on the wall I see some off-roading video happening, okay? Projected on the wall. My brother and I are a little bit into that. Get to know me. So I look over my shoulder at the bartender, who goes, oh yeah, I put that on for you boys. A little personalization right up on the wall for me. I see the pinball machines. I see they had a game of like beanbag toss. Like I'm telling you, next to nothing. What I saw were reasons to linger and stay. I thought it was brilliant. As always, my friends, thank you very, very much for tuning in and letting me wax poetic on all things microbrewery today and experience economy in general. Remember, the idea is to find businesses that you like and extract the principles for them and apply them to what you do. This is a brewery who doesn't think like a warehouse microbrewery. They think like a community center, creating a reason for people to come in and get connected and feel like they own the place. And what they know is that they put care into their product and create a reason to be there. The people will come and the story will spread. As always, everybody, it's a pleasure to have your attention. Wherever you are in Blogland, have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you again soon. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift Blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.